I heard about the Free State Project had picked New Hampshire, I said, well, okay, that's the place then. And came up to look just on vacation, and it looked great. The neatest thing was that there's a bunch of people already there that think the way that I did, and that they all wanted to do similar things, similar crazy things, similar, funny things, and building projects. I really like that. Actually, I wouldn't mind the government if they would just leave me alone and let me build stuff. One of the most fun things about being in New Hampshire is you can get together with other people and make things, create new things. A good example is we bought an old barn, and then all of our friends wanted to help us work on it, and so we had like a barn raising, and it just happened again and again, and now it's about finished. There's been other projects too. There's been like a deck made on somebody's porch, and a tool shed, and we're working on an underground house. There's the things to build are just never ending here. Today's the Concord Porks meeting, and that's about an hour away from here. We're going up there and meet all the city folks and talk and have a good time, eat some Chinese food, what have you.
We're here at the Concord Porcupine meeting, which is the second Saturday of every month. And we started the Concord Porcupine meeting as sort of an antidote to the formal Manchester meeting that happened. They have an agenda. We just get together and chat and have fun and eat Chinese food and have a good time. And we usually have about 20 plus people who show up, and we get talking about politics, we talk about life in general, who's moved in, what's going on in the world. It's just a great social occasion.
I really love New Hampshire. I just love the community. I live in a little town called Canterbury. It's so quiet and peaceful. I do not miss the crowds of the big city. But when I do want to go to the big city, Boston, just an hour away, so that's really great. I'm a part of the Second Amendment Sisters, and so I believe strongly in defending myself and being able to protect myself, not having to rely on my husband or the government or anybody else. That's part of the coolness of the state, is that you don't have to have a license to open carry. You can protect yourself. You can be a woman and not have to worry about walking around being hassled, because you've got your own protection to take care of yourself.
So why did you come out armed today?
To support Dave, because we do live in Manchester, and to make sure that if you don't use your right, you lose your right. So just to support him and let everyone know that you have to use your right to open carry and not to lose the Second Amendment.
I'm a Liberty Associate, which means I'm a person that you can get these from, and this is 1 ounce of pure silver that it's put out by Liberty Dollar. Their website is libertydollar.org. It's a private currency that you can use on a volunteer basis. There's been a lot of support for silver in general, and quite a bit for the Liberty Dollar specifically, amongst the Free Staters, as well as quite a lot of support from the locals. When people see these things and hold them in their hands, it grabs people's interest. It's fantastic stuff. This is what they call a gold Liberty. It's a similar thing. It's 1 ounce of pure gold, 999 fine. These are denominated these days at $1,000 a piece. I know there are some places where you can use these as well. People have bought cars and paid for them with these. Good stuff, gold.
Well, I love New Hampshire. We've been here a week. Everyone's been absolutely wonderful. The amount of people that showed up for the moving in party just completely surprised me. And we had a great time. I mean, we got the truck emptied, and then everyone just hung out and had had sandwiches and chatted, and just, got to know a bunch of new people that we'd never met before. And, then we've had such a warm welcome, just going to the local events and getting to know the town and everything like that. I mean, it's a much slower, quieter pace from, say, Richmond, which is a very refreshing change. And definitely the cooler weather is a definite plus.
It's definitely a lot cooler and a bit drier. We decided that we were going to pick the hottest day of the year in Richmond, Virginia, which is notoriously hot and humid. And so that was a joy to leave. And, if you kind of look around and, just feel the weather, it's a lot nicer. So it probably took us maybe about a good 10 to 12 hours to, get everything together and pack it into the truck. After that, we had a lovely 15-plus hour drive up here to New Hampshire, and that seemed to go pretty much without incident. And then we woke up, and maybe about 10 a.m., some people just decided they were going to start showing up already, and at about 11 a.m., the truck was half unpacked, and then other people started showing up, and we kept unpacking the truck, and more people would be like, "Hi!" as new people would wander in, and we just hand them a box, and within the next 1 or 2 hours, everything was completely unpacked and inside the house. It was done in the blink of an eye. It was amazing. And then the rest of the 40 people showed up. So it was a pretty large gathering, and it was almost quite unexpected, but it really made things a whole heck of a lot easier and made it a lot more fun. So arriving was a really pleasant experience.